Hello everyone, my name is Infinity and this is Magnetize Yourself, where we talk about life, love, spirituality, and of course the law of attraction. Today we're going to be discussing signs that you're on the right path. Right before doing this podcast, I just pulled a card from one of my energy oracle card decks because I felt like there might be a card that connects with today's topic. And the card I pulled is Be Authentic. Your way is the only way for you. So maybe someone listening needs to be reminded that when you are authentic, when you are true to who you truly are at the core of your soul, you are on the right path. Because so often we find ourselves doubting, questioning through the ego, am I on the right path? Is this my destiny? Is this what I came here to do? And the reason it's so easy to become doubtful and confused is because from a young age, we're taught not to listen to our own voice, to our own guidance, the inner guidance that we each have telling us where our path is and how to move closer to it. We're taught instead to listen to what our teachers say, what our parents say, what our peers say about what we should be doing with ourselves and our lives. And very often, almost all of us get disconnected from our right path at some point because we do each have this unique path, a path that will lead us to our highest fulfillment, to our most holistic abundance, meaning abundance not just materially and financially, but abundance of love, abundance of connection, abundance of satisfaction and joy. So I hope that through this video, I can reconnect you again with that inner voice within you that is always whispering, always guiding you back to your path. The first sign you're on the right path is you have increased magnetism. In fact, this channel name, Magnetize Yourself, was inspired from a line from Napoleon Hill's book, Think and Grow Rich, which talks about how we can magnetize our minds with a dominating desire, and that when we hold a certain idea, plan, or soul purpose in our mind, it becomes magnetic and it pulls to us all of the aligning forces, people, and resources we need in order to transmute, as Napoleon Hill would say, or manifest, as we would say in the law of attraction community, to manifest this idea, goal, plan, or purpose into physical reality. Because as Napoleon Hill also says in his book, thoughts have a tendency to clothe themselves in their physical equivalent. So have you noticed that your idea, plan, purpose, the purpose of your soul has developed a kind of magnetic quality about it? Meaning magnetism that works in two ways. Because remember, when you are a magnetic person, when you are magnetized for a desire within your soul or an idea that you have or a purpose, this also means that you will very strongly repel anything that is not meant for you. Magnetism works equally in both directions. So when you magnetize yourself for your soul's purpose, when you're on your right path and becoming really magnetic for that desire, meaning you're starting to pull to you people, situations, conversations, new ideas, books, all that are inspiring you and leading you closer to this goal, you can know that you're on the right path. But at times, your ego may get confused because when you are that magnetic, when you have that powerful magnetism surrounding you, pulling everything you need to get you one step closer to that purpose, to that goal, at the same time, you will be just as strongly repelling any negative people, situations, or things that aren't in alignment with that purpose. So if you've noticed that people that you used to connect with in kind of a shallow way, but that weren't really aligned with your soul's purpose, are being repelled really strongly out of your life. Maybe someone even that you cared about. Maybe it was a boyfriend, girlfriend, a romantic partner, a family member, a longtime friend. If people in your life that weren't in alignment with your soul purpose are suddenly being repelled out of your life, this could actually be a sign you are on the right path. The second sign you are on the right path is your body intuition is speaking to you in a positive way. I have done an entire video just discussing body intuition, how we receive intuitive information, not just through our conscious thoughts, but through our physical bodies. When we are around people or situations that aren't aligned with our soul, oftentimes we will feel this kind of discomfort in our physical body. Some of us even experience nausea, sickness, headaches, physical back tension in the presence of people who are wearing us down, who are siphoning our energy in some kind of a negative way. Well, just like body intuition can speak to us to caution us about people or situations who might not be helpful to our energy, when we are on the right path, our body intuition will speak positively about this, meaning that we will feel stronger physically, we will feel healthier, we will have more mental clarity when we are on the right path. The same is true for the opposite. When we are on the wrong path, when we're trying to force ourselves into a job, into an area of study if you're a college student, into a group of friends, whatever it may be that isn't really on our path, we will feel unnaturally fatigued and really worn down by these situations. The third sign you are on the right path is that things are aligning and working out in unexpected ways. If you find yourself pushing and pushing for years and years at some kind of job or some kind of situation, area of work, business endeavor, and it just doesn't seem to be working, no matter how much focus and energy you apply to it, it just seems to always be not working out right for you. This might be your own higher self and the divine forces guiding your life, trying to steer you in a different direction, trying to gently speak to you and say, maybe this isn't your path. Maybe there is something better for you, something that won't feel difficult, but will actually feel easy and natural to you. Just going back to the Napoleon Hill quote I mentioned earlier, when you magnetize yourself for a desire, plan, or purpose that is in harmonious alignment with what you came to this planet to be or to do, this kind of soul purpose alignment combined with focused energy and attention makes a powerful combination, creates a literal magnetic force field around you that will attract to you everything you need to manifest that goal, that vision, into physical reality. The fourth sign you are on the right path is a very clear and obvious sign that many of us experience along this spiritual path. And this is seeing repeated numbers or angel numbers very frequently. In fact, to the point where it feels like they are just following you everywhere you go. Energy is stored within numbers and within number sequences. So repeated numbers will come to us to confirm our own alignment with certain things in our lives. And specifically in this case, repeated numbers can come to us to indicate an alignment with our true soul purpose or path, to communicate with us, yes, you are on your path, on your right path. Specifically, if you notice that you see repeated numbers or angel numbers really frequently when you're doing a certain activity that lifts your soul or fills you with passion or enthusiasm, this could be your guides, spirit, the universe, trying to eagerly tell you in that moment, pay attention, because what you are doing right now is leading you on your path, which it's so funny we were just talking about this, because just as I was saying that, I saw the number 1111, which is a huge repeated number sign of alignment. So if you are seeing 1111 everywhere you go, especially while you are participating in these kinds of actions that are leading you closer to some goal or vision, this could be a sign of energetic confirmation or assistance to you at this time, saying you are being supported by all that is with this endeavor, with this dream that you have. You are powerful, and this dream is manifesting into physical reality. That is what the number 1111 is often trying to communicate with us. The fifth sign you are on the right path is you start caring less what other people think about you. This is a sign that you are releasing the ego's need to be perceived in a certain way. You are essentially saying to yourself, I am going to be true to me. I am going to radiate that authenticity I was born on this earth to radiate. And if that light scares away other people from my orbit, then so be it. Let them gravitate out of my life. Let me be that center of gravity that pulls to me everything that was meant to be mine. The interactions, the connections, the conversations with strangers even, the romantic partner, the job, the career, the business idea, the finances. Let only what is mine be pulled to me, and I am not afraid to release the rest. That is a really powerful mindset to have, that we can only truly have when we are on the right path. Because when we're on the right path, we are reconnecting with that deepest, innermost part of ourselves that knows what we came here to be and to do. And because we now have, like I said earlier, that center of gravity within us, we are no longer affected by everything that's flying around us, by those who are being repelled out of our lives, by those who may criticize or misunderstand us. We know that we have stability within us. In some sense, on a soul level, we already know that we're on the right path. And so even if you're kind of asking that question, if you truly find yourself no longer caring as much what other people are saying about you or thinking about you, that is a very clear sign that you are on your true soul's path. One key to getting on and staying on our soul path, in fact, one of the most vital things we must do, is tune into ourselves before we tune out into the world. This is why establishing a morning meditation practice is so vital, regardless of who you are, where you are at on your spiritual awakening journey, or what your purpose is. Meditation will assist you in clearing your energy, specifically clearing your energy of any of the negative thoughts, opinions, or beliefs of other people that tend to get stuck in our energy field, especially for those of us who are highly empathic people, highly susceptible to absorbing these negative energies. I have created a 7-chakra clearing subliminal that I personally meditate with every single morning. This subliminal is designed to clear out, to release any of these negative energies or negative subconscious patterns of thought that become stored in our energy and prevent us from magnetizing ourselves for whatever we desire to create in our lives. So to learn more about this 7 chakra clearing subliminal and to access it completely free for 7 days, you can create a trial account on my Subliminals membership site, Sound and Soulful. The link to that will be in the pinned comment under this video. The 6th sign that you are on the right path is simply that it feels easy. We are born with natural gifts, natural inclinations. Often these show up as our childhood interests. Who were you before somebody told you what to be? What creative interests did you have as a child? Did you like to dance, to paint, to create music, to sing? Whatever it was, usually we can pinpoint pieces of our soul purpose simply by reflecting back on our early childhood memories, what we did when we were simply playing just for the fun of it. Before we had a concept of money, a concept of time, or a concept of what society expected us to be. So if you find yourself in this new idea, plan, endeavor, or this path you're on, reconnecting with that childlike sense of creativity, imagination, free-spiritedness, and playfulness. This can be a very powerful indicator that you are on the right path. If what you are doing feels like play, it feels like fun for you, it feels so easy and natural to you that other people ask, how can you do so much of that a day without getting tired? And you just think it feels so easy. It doesn't even feel like work. It doesn't feel difficult. That is how your purpose is supposed to feel. It's not supposed to cause you strain or stress. It's supposed to feel as natural as water flowing downstream. And because it feels so easy, another sign you're on the right path is you will feel natural motivation and energy to do this thing, a kind of energy and motivation that springs up from within you, that isn't forced. For example, if you find yourself waking up at 3 a.m., sitting straight up in bed and thinking, I have to write that song, or I have to write that line of my book, or I have to fill in the blank, whatever it is, this is a sign that you are on the right path because, you were just sleeping in the middle of the night, and yet this natural motivation and energy, this inspiration just sprung up within you so naturally, guiding you toward that idea, plan, or purpose, because that is your path, and your path is supposed to be just that easy. And finally, the 7th sign you are on the right path is when you are doing that thing, or just in general in your day-to-day life interactions, you're beginning to lose track of time. This is kind of a strange sign, but what is happening here is you are, through these activities, through these interactions, through whatever you're doing on your path, you are raising the vibration of your being through these activities to the point where you are stepping into the 5th dimension, raising your energy to the 5D, where time does not exist, where all times and places exist simultaneously. You are having 5D experiences through this purpose, through this activity. And that is why you are in what we call flow state, where you lose track of time, where time loses all meaning. It's a very beautiful place to be, and also a very, very clear sign that you are on your true soul path, because your path is energizing you. It's providing you with energy. It's not depleting your energy to do these activities, but actually allowing more energy into your being. The best way to follow your intuition is to follow your energy. This is really true for so many different situations, interactions, relationships in our lives. If you want to know if something is right for you, ask yourself, does this thing take energy from me? Does it drain my energy? Or do I feel energized by this thing? That is the key difference to being able to hear our own intuition, to be able to follow our own spirit, our own guidance, follow the passion, follow the energy. So thank you so much for listening, not only to this podcast, but also for being here with me on my channel, for co-creating all of these videos, all of this information along with me. If I do resonate with you, please subscribe to this channel, join our community of like-minded, conscious, creative beings here on YouTube. You can also follow me on Instagram at Magnetize Yourself. And to try out the 7 chakra clearing subliminal I mentioned earlier, to ground your energy, to stabilize yourself energetically, and to magnetize your energy for whatever you desire to manifest in your life. More information on that subliminal and how you can try it out free will be in the pinned comment under this video. Have a wonderful, magical, beautiful start to your week, and I'll talk to you again in the next podcast.